Hey, and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, we're in the hideout of Herobrand in the farmhouse, and we completed a quest where we talked to the soothsayer, and after that we have now got a quest from him, but we cannot access it yet because it has got a silver ring above it. And I did a little bit of research, and it is a level 93 quest, so we are level 87, so that's 6 levels ahead of us. Now, I'm not sure if it's how it works, but maybe it's because it's over 5 levels above us. Maybe that's why we can't have it, so I guess if we maybe got to level 88 somewhat soon, we could try and get those sorted. But because we can't do that, we're going to head over back to Oserley, over here. So this is talk to Dudzik and obtain the key to Orlak's house. If that doesn't move on to too many quests afterwards, we also have this one that we can do, just so we can do a bit of leveling. We don't have to miss an episode still, just because we haven't, slightly got high enough a level, and then maybe we'll do some proper leveling stuff. And we do have also the deeding episode coming up fairly soon, so maybe that could also tie into everything as well. But before we get into that, we have our Hobbit gift of the day. We'll have a look at that quickly. So what are we going to get? 430 marks. That's pretty good. We've been quite lucky with the marks as of late. I think we got 430 very recently. Might have even been last episode or the episode before. But we are going to go talk to the Stable Master. Hopefully he can take us to Oserley.
I'm afraid of what is happening to
He
these
cannot,
lands.
but he can take us over to Stoke, who can then take us over to Oserley. So that should work for us. Okay, so we quickly are now back at Oserley. This guy wasn't here last time we were.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Maybe is it because we're high enough level? Because that was also in the other place. So I'm going to accept that quest, I guess. He also has a quest ring like that. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's two ways this could go as far as I'm aware. That ring could either mean one of two things, and that is that we are not high enough level, which I think it is in the case of our epic quest, or it's that we haven't completed a prerequisite, which I think in this case is talk to Gandalf, because I don't think the one in the place we were at, which the name escapes me, but obviously we've got all the expansions, so it's not like we're missing out anything there, and if we were, it would allow us to look at the quest and it would just say, hey, you need to buy the expansion. Though that could lead on to it, because I know the next one is supposed to be the last chapter and also Battle of somewhere. So we will accept these quests, and I guess we can also go back to Edoras and then possibly see if it also leads on to anything after, but I guess we'll go in here first. Because for all I know, we might be missing out on just the simple fact of doing To the Eastfold, and that giving us the ability to do the next one. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. I'm not sure.
The Tunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Let's finish with you.
Evil stirs in the shadows, and the Horse Lords have need of aid.
Okay, so we'll collect some wine from the table. Very easy quests, it seems like. I like this place, it's very easy.
I hope we will find aid in time.
Orlak visits Garsfeld often in the past, ingratiating himself with my grandfather Gitsil. One day, not long before the orcs became openly roaming the mark, he came professing his love for me and asking for my hand in marriage. My father Gitzel believed that Orlak was sincere and saw in my union the opportunity for an alliance against the orcs. He granted Orlak my hand. My father did not understand in what my heart was already belonged to Torfeld, the son of Thane Torag of Torsbury. I begged father not to let me to wed Orlak, but it was to no avail. He told me that I was young and that I would learn to love Thane as he loved me. Alas, since I have come to this place, Orlak has put me aside to seemingly indifference. Like a trophy on a wall, I do not recall him even visiting his house that is supposed to be ours. How can I learn to love the man who has rent my heart from my breast and left me alone, a lonely and hollow shell of a woman? The worst part is that Torfeld believes that I married Orlak willingly. When he learned of our marriage, he was angered, believing I had betrayed him. There have been moments where I felt that I would rather die than continue in this miserable life.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Easy quests. I love these. So, are we going to maybe go talk to that guy?
Shadows lie along our path. We must seek to dispel them
Quickly,
at all
tell me when
cost.
you're ready to defend her. Yeah, I can do that.
Brigands out of the Stone Deans plot to murder Lady Lufa, the young wife of Thane Ordlak of Oserley. The Thane has devised a plan of his own that appears to heartlessly use his wife as bait for the trap.
He's not a very good husband, is he? Right, so secure the windows and doors. Windows and doors are securely locked. Awesome, defend LOTRO against the White Hand Hirelings. Relatively easy to do. If we had a bit more AoE, that'd be nice. Just because, you know, we can only do single shots on these at the moment. But that's kind of the path we've chosen. We could also go yellow line if we wanted to, but you know, we can have different trait trees set up. I should have probably also set up a... Some quests now allow you to interact with the monster's corpse to advance an objective. When a quest ring appears a defeated monster, it can be used just like a quest item for actions such as skinning, burning, or searching. So I don't see a quest ring. You found a dagger covered in a slimy black substance.
Time is short, and so is hope.
That was an easy defense. I expected more waves of enemies, honestly. But I guess we're going to have to find out about this slimy black substance then. So, let's talk to you.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere. Shadows lie along our path. We must seek to dispel them at all costs.
Okay, so bring the dagger to Dudsig. Mixing up the words. So he should just be over here. Oh, that horseman's gone. Huh.
Our mission is dire. The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Okay, we need to defeat Eldnoth. What is Eldnoth? Oh, the leader of the brigands who is... Okay, that's fine. That makes more sense. For some reason, I thought it maybe was like a... Somehow... We should probably be on our war steed rather than a regular steed, honestly. I thought it was like a large slug sort of thing, which is like where it came from, and that was the cure, something along those lines, but... Either way, we also have a reforge time, so we can actually reforge and deconstruct, but I'm not going to worry about the deconstructing yet.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Reforge. War Steed Endurance. We won't really worry about that, because obviously we're just going to deconstruct it later. Ooh, okay, so we have a few quests, it looks like, available here. Just from doing enemies here. So I'm going to try and get one of them before I get the other. Just so I can get the quest. And we can kind of defeat these as well. So I can have marsh slugs. We can also have... That should get us a deed, I think, as well. I'm not sure if you actually get... These are a lot bigger than the Shire, damn. Right, let's see if we get a deed. No, we don't, but we do get quite a considerable amount of experience. And now all the item experience is also going towards our second age bridle, so that's always good. So we're going to set a trap, we're going to Heartseeker, we're going to Barbed Arrow, and then, depending on what his health is, we'll Rapid Fire. Because I didn't apparently look at his health before doing this, so yeah, we're going Rapid Fire. Perfect. 3,700 XP. We're also going to now use this time to just sort of go back through here, get some of these marsh slugs and stuff killed. Because not only is it going to be a lot of quest experience, but it's also going to be a lot of experience just from the killing in the first place. So 10 slugs, 8 crows. Crows are going to be the easiest unless we find a massive amount of slugs, which are looking a little bit scarce. There's one, I think. That is it, though. Not very good for a bog. Not very full of slugs. Or maybe they're just really small. And there's only a few that are actually large and mature slugs. So we're halfway there, at least with the crows. So we'll just do a bit more work around here. If it becomes a real issue, we also have a Passage of Nature. Would be these guys. So, yeah, it wouldn't be Passage of Foes, it would be Passage of Nature. So we'll be able to do that, but I think we should be good. We'll probably find like this one area that's really good for slugs. And then crows are just relatively nicely spread out. So after this we only need one. But we still need quite a few slugs. 7 after this, 6 after that one. Hopefully we should be good though. There's one. Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're doing a little bit better. There's also the final crow over there. Make sure we stay out of the way because they slow us down. Alright, quest done. That was 67,000 XP. That was good. So we don't have to worry about the crows anymore. I mean, we can if we want to, but like, they're still decent experience rates. It's just not required for a quest. So, is that another one? Nope. That's a crow, slug. Oh, why am I not? Why is that quest not counting then? Were they maybe outside the area so they don't count? That's peculiar. We've wasted our bonus XP then, sort of. Which is slightly frustrating. Don't know why that happened. I guess, yeah, we went within a certain area that we needed to be in. Which is a little frustrating, because it's like, why have them spawn there and then not be part of the quest, but I don't think they weren't... I don't think that they weren't called, like, marsh slug, so I think I would have probably noticed if they were, but maybe I just didn't. I was wondering why the number was seemingly so low. One over there, so we'll go after those. I think there's 2 actually over there. Whether or not they count is a different thing. You do. There we are. Always that damage over time that saves us. Or this, isn't it? Because if for some reason something doesn't hit and they're at like 5 health, and then our barbed arrow does what? How much damage over time? 804 every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Right, so this will be 6, 7, or 7, 8, 9, so 1 more after this set, and then we'll be back to Dudsig, and then I think it might be a good idea to go to Edoras. I don't know if we can go straight from here, maybe we'll have to go Stoke first, but if we go to Edoras and then talk to Gandalf and see where that leads maybe, and that might allow us to check that quest and see if it's now open. And available to work with. Make sure, yep, you do count, and there looks to be one down there as well, so we can go for that. Finally. Oh, or right in front of me, without me even noticing. Come on. Side quests, why do you have to be so... Didn't count. It didn't even count. How very dare it not count. There we are. I mean, that's actually really good. Without the bonus XP, I'm assuming, considering we were getting so little from, like, we were only getting the 1,500 instead of the 3,000, that quest gave us 46,000 health, so, or XP rather, so that would have been like 90,000 XP were we to have done that with double XP, which is pretty good. Like, we're now over halfway to leveling to level 88, which, if one of my thoughts is correct, would be what is stopping us from doing that quest, but we will see about that.
What brings you to these lands?
Complete a quest queue, that's what things do. Alright, this stuff actually... Yeah, so this Copper Ring of the Broadacres is the same as the Ring of Liberator. Slightly different, but near enough the same in the first 2 stats, at least. Which is good, and we will want that one. So talk to Oserley in the Mead Hall of Oserley. That is an easy quest to complete. And gets us an easy ring that is better than Eowyn's Displeasure, I think it's called. That we're currently wearing. Where are you at? Yes, Eowyn's Displeasure. So we'll do this one, talk to here, see how this goes, but I think we'll then head to Edoras and see what Gandalf wants to say, at least for a little bit. It's at least a quest to complete either way. Oserley, I'll be thee.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
So it'll be that one.
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
Okay, so the Lady's Favour. So that's Serving the Summons Part 2 and also Lady's Favour. You should bring Lufa's favor to Torferith at Torsbury. That's the one that she was actually in love with. So, yeah, we'll be bringing both of those over to Torsbury. I don't know where that is. It's over here. So it doesn't look like it's in the best of shape, if I'm being honest. So what we'll do first is we will head to Edoras
I am afraid
via this, and then go talk to Gandalf, and that's actually going to be it for the end of the episode then. Right, so returning back over here, Gandalf was somewhere. Ah, no, he's just loading in. Let's dismount, or let it dismount for us. Apparently I can't press a button on here. So, Gandalf, word from Edoras and to the Eastfold. Okay, so we had this quest, which was the one that he gave us last time. I don't know what the reason for that quest was that we just had, other than, I guess, getting us started on that deed, which I don't think its intention was that. Probably just get started on word from Edoras if we hadn't done it yet. Otherwise, I assume we might not have gotten that quest, which is technically a quest like lost out on and 21,000 XP, or 22,000 near enough XP lost out on. So that gives us a deed as well, which is nice. We can go over and think about this. So Aldberg, where was Aldberg? I actually honestly don't know. Ah, it's over here. So we can pop over to here, I think, but we also have to go back to Torsbury. So what we could do is we could go here and then travel back and then go up to Stoke and then up to here, or if it's really bad we can go over here, go Bree, go Edoras, and then go over to the Broadacres and up here. But either way, that will be it for this episode. Next episode we will work on all that. I'm actually also going to double check just before we do all that if we have the quest available now, but considering how much XP we got this time, I'm probably going to bring a enhanced XP supply, and we can possibly get to level 88 in the next episode, depending on how the quests go, but we will have to see. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.